Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and today it's the number 1 Hobart Bay Ones against the number 6 Washington Huskies, who already have a loss on the year. Where did that come from? I mean, they are Washington, so naturally they're doing very well on offense. Surprisingly, a little bit low on defense. I expected them to be doing better. Our defense is the best in the nation, that's just what it is. They're led by Kelvin Silva at wide receiver, 473 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know what I expected actually. He's kind of slow if we're being honest, but he's got good hands, solid guy all around. But throwing to him is Billy Joe Kaufman. This guy's 72 for 125, only 1,000 yards. That's surprising, but 8 touchdowns to 2 picks. Great ratio there. He's doing very good at protecting the ball. He's still a sophomore. He's got a lot to go, but he's pretty good. Welcome to Hobart Bay, Alaska. And today is the day that everyone circled on their calendars if they're a college football fan. It's Hobart Bay versus Washington. Traditionally, rivalries like Oklahoma and Texas, Ohio State and Michigan, Alabama and Auburn have captured the audience of the nation. But in recent years, it has been this battle of the two most northwest teams, Hobart Bay and Washington. The last time that one of these teams was not ranked in the top 10 going into this game was when Zafir Strupinski was a freshman. There have been 2 national championship matchups since then and a whole lot of classics, and we have kickoff in Hobart Bay, Alaska. Here we go. That one hits the crossbar, does not go in. Now we have Billy Joe Kaufman and his squad. What is their play call? They're going to run, and he pitches it out to Anthony Sapp, but he is met in the backfield immediately. No going anywhere. Jeff Walker ensures a 1-yard loss on the first play of the game. Now going for some ace formation, a little play action. Billy Joe Kaufman, he's going to take off with it. And he will pick up a solid chunk, picking up 8-ish yards. 3rd down and 4. Can Hobart Bay get off the field early? They will look to throw, but Kaufman goes to the left, and that is caught by Matt Weber. Now in the eye. Washington, play action again. Looking, he's got Corey Bell this time. Is Washington now maybe getting some momentum? It is still early in the drive, mind you. And now 2nd down, they're going with some shotgun as Kaufman, he's going to try the screen. He's got Hill, and he is tackled immediately. There's no hope for that one. The blockers just weren't there. Hobart Bay will force a 3rd down and long for the Huskies. This one will. Kaufman gets it out, and it's wide open. Robinson. No one was covering him. And Washington continues the drive, now in easy field goal range. This is a chip shot for either kicker as Kaufman escapes the pocket, slides down after a gain of 8. Playing smart, not getting decapitated. Typically, coaches don't like it when their quarterbacks get decapitated, and Anthony Sapp picks up the 1st down here. 1st and 10. Little motion goes into a toss, and Sapp, not anything, loses a yard. Bad blocking so far for the Washington offense. Not going to lie, their run game has suffered thus far. 2nd and 11, they're going to try it again. Sapp tackled in the backfield again. They can't do anything with this rushing offense. David Darby comes in to get this tackle. 3rd down and 12. Washington, are they going to put this one in the end zone? No, they dump it off to Sapp, and he's going to be tackled well short of that 1st down marker. Washington, will they be aggressive? No, they won't. Washington will go ahead, settle for the field goal attempt. And that one was surprisingly close to the upright, but it's still through the upright. And so now let's go with a studio update. Number 8 Michigan loses to Rutgers. Rutgers is 5-1. That is probably the best Rutgers team I've ever seen, if I'm being honest. And who else do we got? We got Florida State barely surviving NC State. Oregon survives Arizona State, but Boston College lost. That's rough. So here comes the Hobart Bay offense. I'm going to start off with a handoff to John Gordon going to the outside, and he picks up a solid yard. Not a yard, 9 yards. What am I thinking? Here we go, and a keeper for Brett Stone, who is met in the backfield trying to escape. He does all he can, but still loses 2 yards. Yeah, that's rough. Sometimes it does be like that. 3rd down and 3. Trying not to go 3 and out on their first drive. Brett Stone gets it out, caught by Brent Harris, and he will pick up more than enough for the Hobart Bay first down. Now we got some Cale Snow in there. Gordon Jenkins, a little extra blocking help. It's a handoff to John Gordon. He tried going outside again, and he picks up 7 yards. Can't really argue with results. 3rd down, play action with inches to go, and Stone finds Ken Anderson. Took a shot. He held on to it. Ken Anderson, a very reliable receiver. And that will end the first quarter. Hobart Bay still not done with their first drive, currently down 3-0. Second quarter will begin with a 3rd down and 6. Brett Stone lining up in the shotgun. Where is he going to throw it? He throws, and it's caught by Antonio George of Washington. The Huskies get an interception, and Hobart Bay comes away empty on their opening drive. That, you never know when small things will add up. That could be one of very many or very few things that, who knows, might cost Hobart Bay the game. And now Billy Joe Kaufman runs away, and he got the first down. For a moment, I thought he may have fumbled the way the camera was there, but he didn't. 2nd down, drop back for Kaufman. He will have plenty of space, runs again, and he gets another first down on the ground. So far, he's been a bigger rushing threat than Anthony Sapp has been. The whole Washington run game is currently on his shoulders. Going with some play action, and it is caught by Calvin Silva. He got open for 26. Great play by the star wide receiver. He is a highly touted receiver, projected to go to the NFL. Now a handoff to Jack Hill, and he's met again in the backfield. No one, and I mean no one, can get past this Hobart Bay D-line. Now 3rd down and long again for the Huskies. What's their play call? It's not a screen, that's good. And Kaufman does stump it off, though. It's not happening, Kaufman. It's not happening. 4th down and 9 going to be coming up. Hobart Bay again clutching up down at the goal line, or at least in the red zone. And this field goal, once again, straight through. No doubt about it. 6-0 for the Huskies. Brett Stone starting at his own 11, not exactly ideal. He launches, and it's knocked away, almost intercepted again by Antonio George. Almost. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Another chance for the ones. Stone under pressure, and it's intercepted by Maynard. And Maynard will get tackled at the 1-yard line. That was a gift from Brett Stone. Look at that. Granted, he did have to bait him into it, but he baited him into it. 2nd down and goal. Washington. Kaufman kept, and no one was there to contain him. Huskies cash in on an easy touchdown drive. 2 plays, 1 yard, all set up by the interception. And now Washington, they're going up by 13, assume they don't want to try for 2. This is a very advantageous spot for the Huskies, and let's see if they can build on it. Remember, Hobart Bay has come back from 17 down against these guys in less time. So we're going to see what they can do as Brett Stone rolling out here. And there's the start of the comeback. No one in Ken Anderson's area code, and that is 81 yards to glory. Brett Stone only 3 for 7, but he's got over 100 yards and now a touchdown. My goodness. Washington got lost. Where was the safety help? I mean, even if Ken Anderson didn't get open, John Gordon got wide open after that. It is astounding how bad that defense was. And now we're going back to a 6-point game. Just as if it was 6-0 just a couple moments ago. 2nd down and 7 now, and it's a counter to Sapp, who really just went up the middle, so it looked like a counter, wound up just being a run up the middle. 3rd down and inches, some offset eye, and play action this time, and they're going to dump it off to Williams as an easy first down. And then some, 8 yards. It's pretty good if you only need a couple inches. Second down and 4. We will have another handoff, and Sapp gets another first down. Washington just methodically going down the field, seeing what they can get away with. And this is a screen caught, but Sean Robinson isn't going anywhere. You cannot get away with a screen like that. Not happening. Third down and long, but they've converted these before. Billy Joe got Kelvin Silva, and he does get the first down. For a moment, it looked like he might just run parallel to the first down marker and not get it. But he did get the first down, and we have another one for Corey Bell. He's getting down at about the 11-yard line. What will Washington do? Are they going to blow it again? Will Hobart Bay clutch up again? And Coffin does not pitch it. He does not pitch it. Loses 4. It's the second timeout that Washington has taken now. Going with some eye. Handoff to Anthony Sapp. And what were they thinking? Lose another yard. Why? Their outside runs just have not worked. Inside have been fine, but the outside has sucked. 3rd and 15 is Kaufman. He's going to take it to Sean Robinson. Not really much you can do. Not really. So here we go. 49 seconds left. Hobart Bay has taken a timeout. And that field goal, no doubt about it. So Washington has had 3 drives, which started outside of the red zone and ended inside of the red zone. And they've settled for field goals. The only touchdown they've had has been on a 1-yard drive. Second down and 8 for Hobart Bay. Play action. Brett Stone launches, and it's intercepted by Garrett. Oh, that could be a massive mistake. The 3rd turnover of the half. 4 for 9 for Brett Stone. Not good, sir. Not good. First down and 10. Huskies, what are they going to do on their first play? They're going to bomb it deep too, and that one is intercepted by Timothy Paulson. So an exchange of interceptions, which both are kind of like arm punts. Brett Stone's less so. It was a shorter one, but, you know, chalk it up to a bad punt. All right, so Hobart Bay, another shot at getting just another score. Brett Stone over and intercepted again. Sears, oh, he's got blockers this time, and he's gone. Touchdown, Huskies on the 4th Hobart Bay turnover of the game. Brett Stone has as many completions to his own guys as he does to Huskies. That ain't good. First down and 10. I guess you're trying to go for field goal range here. He's going to launch it again, and this time a 1 catches it. Vincent Samuel with 6 seconds left, and now he's down. That's not good, but we called a timeout. We're just sending on the field goal team. No risks of getting sacked or tackled in bounds, and that one right in there. No doubt about it. And Washington will not do anything with the 3 seconds left. So after a chaotic end to the first half, it is Washington 23, Hobart Bay 10. I am not going to sugarcoat it. Hobart Bay has not done well today at all. Their defense has come up clutch when Washington gets into the red zone. And that's about it. Before then, Washington can drive the ball wherever they want. Their 2 scores came because of big plays. Broken coverage. That's it. Because of Washington mistakes. That's the only reason Hobart Bay has scored. They have been lucky to keep it this close thus far, quite frankly. Going to have to see some sort of change. Hopefully Brett Stone doesn't turn the ball over 4 more times. Otherwise, this one's over. He gets it out just barely. Bentley Zwiebel gets his first catch of the game for 17 yards. It's been quiet today, but Hobart Bay perhaps hoping that he can provide a spark they have yet to get. Brett Stone now going to escape the pocket. He's got Green, and he decides to chuck it instead, and it's caught by John Gordon. Nice athletic catch in coverage, especially for a running back. Very good. Now second down and 7, and it's going to be a Stone keeper, and he pitches it out at the last second, and John Gordon putting on some shifty moves, picking up a first down. Very good run by John Gordon. That shows why he's the starter. Hand off to him this time, and he, caught at the very end by number 6. So third down and long for Hobart Bay, preferably going for the touchdown. Little screen pass, and John Gordon had no help whatsoever. There isn't anything you can do on that. Washington's had that happen. We've had that happen. And now it's a fake. Cale Snow, he gets hit, and it's picked off by Anderson. Another turnover. Okay, it looks like he was at least trying to throw, but the O-line did not hold up long enough. Once again, Hobart Bay comes away empty, and the Huskies, they are in prime position to really just put this one away. That's caught by Cameron, who survives getting clocked by Jeff Walker. Washington continues their drive. Billy Joe Kaufman, a little play action. He just got it out. Corey Bell breaks the tackle, and he's gone. Touchdown, Huskies. Washington now going to make a 20-point lead with 1:40 left in the third. Everything has fallen apart for Hobart Bay. The end of the first half, the only silver lining was that they got the field goal. Right here in the third quarter, failed the fake field goal. Just gave up a massive touchdown. You need something. Brett Stone trying not to take a safety. He almost did. Lost 11. Now Hobart Bay has 2nd and 21 from the 2-yard line. I formation. And they're going to throw this time. Brett Stone gets it out. Caught by Gordon Jenkins. Breaks one. Almost broke a second. If he kept his feet, he may have gone all the way for 6. Nevertheless, Hobart Bay trying not to send their punter out. And that's dropped by Bentley Zwiebel. 4th down and 6. A second left in the third quarter, and they're going for it. Aggressive call, but you have to be in this situation. Brett Stone gets it out. Caught by Gordon Jenkins, who got past a defender, and he is eventually going to go down inside of the 20. I'm not sure that pass was intended for him, but it worked out beautifully. And Hobart Bay, though down by 20, they have a chance to cut into the lead. We'll see what they can do in the fourth. Optimism is a good thing in the right doses. Don't think that Hobart Bay is about to pull off some comeback. It would take quite a bit. That's caught by Gordon Jenkins. He's taken over this drive. Got Hobart Bay out of a bad situation down by the goal line. Got a massive play just before the quarter. Now has one to start the quarter. And John Gordon just gets the block that he needs. Great block on the edge. That was Jodo Joannan chipping the man, sending him off balance and allowing John Gordon to slip past and get in for the touchdown. So Hobart Bay going to make it a 2-score game. Don't get too excited. Washington has been dynamic on offense, at least until they get into the red zone. So it'll take quite a stop or 2, maybe even 3. Billy Joe Kaufman loses any sort of protection in the pocket and takes the sack. Coral Reynolds getting his first sack of the day. 3rd down and 6. Hobart Bay goes to punt. Kaufman gets it, and it's dropped. It is dropped, and Hobart Bay will get the ball back. Here we go. Let's see what we can get out of Timothy Paulson on the punt return. He's going for the edge, and he's just tripped up by his shoelaces. Teams seem to specialize in that, like grabbing the shoelaces on the dive. 1st down and 10. Cale Snow is in, and he gets Ken Anderson, who breaks the tackle, and he couldn't keep his feet. Managed to dive forward for a couple extra yards. Could have gone a long way if he hadn't tripped. Keeper now for Brett Stone, going up the middle and slides down, just short of the 1st down marker. Still bringing about 2nd down and inches. Very good situation. Hand off to John Gordon. A business run for the 1st down. 6 yards on that too. It's pretty good. Going with the split backfield once again. Hand off John Gordon. Going for the outside. He breaks a couple. And they're saying he started forward progress back up after he had gone behind the line of scrimmage. That's unfortunate. 3rd down and 5. Hobart Bay needing a touchdown. Brett Stone getting Randy Marquardt, and he's just short of the goal line. 1st down and goal, inches to go. If they don't score here, I don't know what to say, but they do score, so now I will say it. Touchdown, Hobart Bay. very good job for Hobart Bay. They just need to stop the going for 2. Interesting play call here. And they're going to hand off to John Gordon, who cuts back for the 2. So can't really argue with the decision. It's a 5-point game. If they get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion after this, after a stop, then they would actually be a field goal ahead, so they could survive that. If that's what they're going for, I respect it. Seems like good planning, but Washington needs to be stopped again. Handoff, Anthony Sapp. What looked like it would be a designed outside run turned into an inside run, and that's why he even gained any yards at all. 2nd down and 3, shotgun formation. Billy Joe Kaufman, he wants the screen. He's got Sapp. He does not have the block, but he's still breaking off tackles. Very hard fought, 1.5 yards. 3rd down and short. Can Hobart Bay force another stop? Here we go. Kaufman looking pressure, and he's hit before he can get it out. Or I should say, as he was getting it out, Hobart Bay gets the ball back. A chance to pull it off. Brett Stone, he will take all the real estate they will give him. They gave him plenty. Goes out of bounds just before the 40. Hobart Bay is now in a fantastic position to take the lead. They have all the momentum. Brett Stone takes John Gordon, and he just barely gets the 1st down, but he does get it. All the momentum. Cale Snow now in the game. Hopefully he doesn't overthrow anyone. He will almost throw an interception to Frank Sears. Alright, put Brett Stone back in the game. He will throw, and it's caught by Bentley Zweibel, who is tackled about the 34. Hobart Bay is driving. If I'm a Washington fan, I'm getting pretty nervous right now. 1st and 10, Stone throwing, and it's caught by Zweibel again inside the 15, down at about the 11. Hobart Bay is very close to pulling this thing off. Brett Stone looking, he's going to roll out, running for his life. He gets it out, and it's almost intercepted. My goodness, if you're Washington, you have to pick that off. 2nd down, Stone to the left, caught by Zweibel. He gets the 1st down, somehow not the touchdown. He's down at the 1.5 yard line. 1st down and goal. Handoff. Hobart Bay has come back from 20 points down in the 4th quarter. That is astounding. And now they're going to go for 2 again to try and make it a 3-point game. They're going with the Wildcat. Jodo Joannan at the quarterback position. He's going to roll out. They want it to be like Texas. He's running out of room, and he just gets rid of it. He cannot get it to his receiver. And so Hobart Bay, they have the lead. But Washington's coming out. The minute 47 just to get a field goal. Keep in mind, the game is not over, and now they're desperate. Kaufman trying to escape, and he loses the ball, but it's picked up by Underwood. Steve Underwood may have just saved the game for Washington. He may have. 2nd down and 6. Kaufman gets it to Anthony Sapp. Reset the down marker. Washington is now going to play much more aggressive. Billy Joe gets it to Anthony Sapp again. Basically the same route, but you can get those yards consistently. Why not? Kaufman he's going to run with it. He gets the 1st down, and he takes a hit. He is willing to take him for the team. 2nd down, 50 seconds left. Billy Joe looks like he's going to take off with it again, and he is tackled after a gain of 8. They're going to run some clock, and then the timeout is called. 15 seconds left. 3rd down and 2. Kaufman, and he's got Sean Robinson. It's the low 30s. That's field goal range. They're still going to go for a little bit closer. Here we go. Kaufman going to look for someone, and it's incomplete. Felix DeChambeau, you have to pick that off with 8 seconds. Washington for the lead and perhaps the win. It's up, and there's no doubt about it. Washington has reclaimed the lead with 5 seconds left. Wow. Hobart Bay came back from 20 points down, and now Washington reclaims the lead with 5 seconds left. You need a miracle. It was a miracle that Hobart Bay came back. They need another miracle if they want to get this as a dub. Cale Snow is in. He has a slightly stronger arm than Brett Stone, and he's hit. They said that he was in forward progress, so it's incomplete. One last play. Cale Snow is still in the game. Here we go. Hobart Bay trying for a miracle. He gets it out, and he has Ken Anderson, but he's tackled from behind. No, that's Hicks. I've been giving Antonio George credit all game, but it's Hicks. And Washington avoids going on the highlight reel of Hail Mary miracles. Washington wins. Whoa! Did anyone see that coming? I am in awe of the game, the ending that I just saw. Ken Anderson, he had all the green in the world, and he was caught by the one man who could stop it. After all that Hobart Bay did to come back, Washington ends up being the victor. Antoine Allen, the field goal kicker, or I guess the kicker, was player of the game for Washington. Wow. Just wow. And by the way, this is the first time the Hobart Bay has lost in Greg Perkins Stadium. This is the very first true home game that Hobart Bay has lost. All streaks come to an end, I guess. And if it was going to be anyone, it was going to be Washington. 33-31. Arguably the greatest game in series history. I don't know how this game keeps on getting better and better. I don't know. But somehow, some way, they find a way to give us classic after classic, and I think this is only the third time Hobart Bay has lost to Washington. It's been very good for Hobart Bay. They've come out on top most times, but this time, it was the Huskies. And you just have to roll with it. Take the punches. Hobart Bay is going to have to move on, but they do have to learn from their mistakes, which we will recap in the stats in the postgame show. Despite his valiant efforts at the end of the game, Brett Stone was not great for the rest of the game. He did get 354 yards and a touchdown, but he threw 4 picks, including a pick 6 and one that started Washington at the 1-yard line. Cale Snow had 111 yards on 4 receptions and 6 attempts. The ground game wasn't really working today. John Gordon did get a hat trick for touchdowns, but that was it. And Ken Anderson was the man through the air. 192 yards, including that one at the very end that almost took it all the way. Gordon Jenkins did well. Bentley Zweibel did well. Vincent Samuel and John Gordon did well with what they got. On the defensive side, Felix DeChambeau, he got 9 tackles, all solo, but he needed that interception at the end. Timothy Paulson got our lone interception and turnover on the day. Washington, Justin Garrett got 8 tackles, all solo, none for loss, but he got a pick. So did MJ Maynard, Antonio George, and Frank Sears. They all got picks. On the receiving end, 75 yards for Corey Bell and a touchdown. He had that one breakaway touchdown, very good. The rest of the receiving corps did well to support Washington. Granted, no one put up elite numbers, but they worked well as a team. The ground, it was Billy Joe Kaufman. He was the only rushing offense that they had. Anthony Sapp had 51 yards on 17 carries. That ain't good. Billy Joe Kaufman, 23 for 30, 237 yards, a touchdown and a pick. He didn't light up the scoreboard, but he didn't need to. We gave him enough opportunities. And that is quite the box score. That little 3 at the end of the 4th. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. But we have to move on. And we are going against the number 18, 6-1 Washington State Cougars on the road. So hopefully we can bounce back and not spiral into despair. I hope to see you in Pullman, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.